Neighborhood House Community Center is Madison's oldest community center. We've been around for 90 years. We were founded in 1916 to serve new arrivals as they came to the city of Madison. And some of our earliest missions were to make sure that when people came here that they could reach their full potential. So some of the offerings that we have in the building are educational, recreational, enrichment. We do a lot of work with youth. We do a lot of work with senior adults. So basically from birth to death, we try to help people reach their full potential. And we have a rich tradition of doing that for 90 years. We're looking how we can continue to serve into the future, how to make the neighborhood house sustainable, how to build partnerships and collaborations that'll make us strong. So it's our goal in the next 5 years to be able to build a new building that can accommodate more activities that can serve the community even better than what we are now.
The most wonderful thing about this trip is being surrounded by a group of people who are making a difference in so many ways in so many communities, and it was really, really refreshing to me to see that and to talk to other people that are interested in the same things and get everyone jazzed up about doing good, doing right stuff. So.
It was such a fantastic time, and I made 17 new amazing friends, and you know, I gotta say it, I'm sad that it's over. I'm really a little sad to be going back to my normal life. Won't be riding on the bus every day, won't be sleeping in a hotel, but I had an amazing time, one of the best times of my life.
So if it wasn't for the student volunteers, there's no way we would have such a rich history.
I learned a lot about myself, and I don't know, I think this is one of the the trip that's impacted me the most out of all the service learning trips I've been on.
This trip was all about transformation. How much can you change in a couple of days, and how many people can you change? And I think that resonates.
Well, today is a perfect example. With your help, we were able to really make the building look incredible, the outside of the building. We were able to enhance a community garden that all in the community can enjoy. With volunteers, we're able to carry on a very important mission. At the Neighborhood House, there's only 2 full-time employees and there's 1 part-time employee. So last year we served over 6,000 people, and there's no way we could do that with just 2.5 people. So if it wasn't for volunteers like yourself, there's no way the Neighborhood House would have lasted for 90 years. And there's certainly no hope that we could last into the future. So volunteers are really crucial, not only helping the Neighborhood House per se, but helping the whole community at large.
You know, it's really easy to come up with an idea that's very romantic and altruistic and has all of these great ideas, but having to mesh that with reality and seeing it happen makes me believe and know that everything that I want to do, you know, it needs patience and time sometimes, but things come together.
I think what we really wanted to accomplish with Rise Up was accomplished, and even more. I think our initial goals were very tangible, and I think they were easily met, but we never talked about all the internal and emotional and amazing types of energy that you feel and gather from trips like this. And it really has just made me realize that anything you think up, any crazy idea you think up, you can actually do it no matter what. Like, you just have to break it down and be like, okay, here I am, and this is exactly what I want it to be, and then break it all down and be like, okay, what's the first step I need to do to achieve that vision? And it really inspired me to, you know, in the future of my life, to never say I can't do that or no, and that I will be able to achieve anything I put my mind to, and that's one of the things this trip has brought me, for sure.
So what you did is very, very powerful. All too often we open a newspaper and we read about the negative things that young adults and adults are doing, but here you've set a great example of some really positive things and connecting communities through your sweat equity. That's very powerful. So I'm deeply impressed what you've done, and I'm greatly appreciative for your work here today.
Let's face it, the majority of what we see in America, the majority of what we experience around the world is focused on the negative. We need a little bit of sunshine.
looking at the group dynamics, not only of our group but of the kids we worked with, and just realizing that there are all different kinds of people and there are all different kinds of people to learn from. And so even though you might feel really challenged by another person and not necessarily agree with everything that they're saying to you, it's important to listen to their side of the story and to understand their perspective. And I think you'll broaden your own view of the world when you do that.
So, and it's been actually a fun week. So yes, this has been my greatest experience, this part.
I just want to say that she really did change my perspective on like just being here, you know what I mean? Like just this is a gift, and yeah, she made me think a lot about just how to use my time, because you know, it's something that we all don't have enough of, and yeah, I just want to use it to do whatever I can to change lives, because that's what she does, and she really inspired me to want to do that.
And what's really important is the people. And many times communities and societies leave behind the weakest and people that's most challenged. And we can't continue to do that. So you're demonstrating by giving your time, your energy, and your talents that you can have a great effect on a community. It isn't about money, it's not about what's in your pocket, it's about what's in your heart. And you certainly exemplify that. So as a former policymaker, we really need to support your efforts. We really need to let the whole world know of the great deeds that you've done here, not only today, but in the past and in the future.
You know, like I feel like I got so much out of this, but I know that there is just as much like getting out to everybody in the group.
This bus has inspired me. I mean, this is what I've been looking for my entire service, and I haven't gotten it. And I've been waiting for that moment where I can be like, yes, being a Miracle member was worth it. And this week I said that every day.
Definitely. My eyes were opened.
I'm worried that I'm not going to have opportunities like this in my life. So I'm just really happy that I got to be part of something, this movement. And I just hope that, in the future that there will be more amazing groups of people who will come together and work towards a common good.
Inspiring, amazing, life-changing. For me, I hope it was that way for everyone. That's more than 2 words.
That's the last shot we got.
Yay!